Hey everyone, it's the Interview Queen Alicia Atout here, and I'd like to welcome you to Knotfest's exclusive interview with GFM. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. How are you three doing? How's your day been over there so far? Fill me in.
Good. Nice and sunny and warm.
Yeah, it's very warm here, which I love because I hate being cold. So I'm glad it's already starting to warm for Florida.
You're talking to somebody who's in Toronto, Canada. We had a snowstorm about a week ago, and today we actually had sunshine. So I was out there taking photographs. It was so nice. I'm always jealous of seeing anybody who's like, oh yeah, the weather's so nice. Like I'm envious.
Yeah, I think the coldest it got here was like maybe in the 50s, but we were just like, we can't.
Wow.
We had our hoodies on.
Yeah, we're like, I'm not leaving the house today.
That's amazing. I mean, so much is on the horizon, which we just have to dive right into because you're soon going to hit the road for an amazing tour with Fozzy. And it all started with them watching you side stage during the summertime. The next thing you know, you're going to be opening for them. So how bizarre does it feel to go from playing pots and pans and being a cover band to now touring with Fozzy?
It happened really fast. Not like in the scheme of things, but how when we met with Chris and then we got our booking agent, our PR agent, and everything has really happened in the past month. And so it's just going by really fast. And so we're just trying to hold on. And you're asking like, what are we doing this weekend? We're trying to pack for 2 months because our last tour was back to back, but we had some like weeks so we can go home and do stuff. But this is a full 2-month tour. So we're trying to figure out what can we take, what we shouldn't take, because there's just, I don't know, especially for girls, I got my big thing of makeup, my big shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, we were literally like contemplating just getting a giant like tub just for our shoes and like sticking that in the front area.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll go on tour, I'll do wrestling tours, and even when I'm gone for a week, I literally need a suitcase just for my shoes. So I would not blame you whatsoever for that. When I have my carry-on, half of it's my makeup, so I completely get where you're coming from.
You can only have the carry-on suitcase, and literally half of it's like your makeup, and the other half is like your hair product. And it's like, well, I don't have room for clothes now.
We told the guys on the bus, we're like, listen, you get 1, we get 3, okay?
Oh yeah, easy. Well, when it does come to this tour, what would you say are some of the things you happen to most be looking forward to? Is it simply being back on the road, hanging with the Fozzy guys, seeing a bunch of your fans in person?
Yeah, it's definitely seeing our fans face to face, getting to have that energy from stage, jumping into the crowd. There's just so many things that I could just list on and on. But
we're very excited to be playing known cities because we have played a lot of small cities and been able to meet with a lot of people. But a lot of our fans have had to drive 5 hours or 8 hours to come see us. And a lot of those people, we're coming to their home city. We're coming to 8 minutes from their house. And they're like, I'm so excited to be able to come to a show that's here with me. And so we're playing like New York City and I think Los Angeles. Like we're playing a lot of known cities. That's super, super cool for us.
Oh, it's so exciting. And something else I know you must be looking forward to is that a new EP is on the horizon as a part of your recent partnership with Rockfest Records. So how are things coming along on that front? What's the vibe been like just putting the whole thing together?
Yes.
Yeah, that's another thing that was like just like the snowball effect because we started working on new music last year and then like the past few months everything had just been like boom 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 boom, like deadlines have to be met, we had to send everything in, so music is done and releases are about to start happening very soon. Amazing. And we're just very excited because this is like our favorite stuff that we've ever put out, so
this is like one of the first times we're actually announcing like a new EP, new music, so it's that first initial here we go, guys. Everyone's like, no!
It's like, hold on tight. You know the next few months are going to be explosive for you, which is just so exciting.
Oh my goodness. So, but it is very exciting because we have a team working with us this time and we're not trying to do everything by ourselves. And so it's taken a little bit of the like tension.
Maggie usually does a lot of the distribution.
I'm just like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to have to do that this time. Thank you.
She's doing her master's program right now. So I cannot even imagine doing that with distribution and everything else.
No. You guys have it down. Like it's impressive.
I don't have to do school anymore. I graduated. So I'm fine. They have to do school on the road. So I'm just like, good luck for you guys.
And she's like, I'm going to watch TikTok. I'll see you later.
I'm going to go on YouTube.
Goodness. Aw. Now, of course, you've coined the expression and genre beautycore, which I absolutely love. So when did you first come up with the idea for that phrase? Because when I heard it and then heard your music, it just made sense.
Beautycore was kind of a joke at first, like for us. It was an inside joke.
2016 when we started joking about it.
And then we said it on stage a couple times, and then some of our band friends were like, yo, you should actually like make that your thing. Like that's kind of funny. Like you should coin
we
it.
weren't even wearing the cheerleading uniforms yet. We were just wearing like dresses, and I still had like the glitter and pigtails, and like you were screaming. You started just screaming, and we were playing like with these local bands because we were still like little in our kind of journey. And we were like, oh yeah, we're beautycore. We were just joking to ourselves. And these older guys were like, you should definitely do that. I love beautycore. And it was funny because they're like all in black. And like, I'm middle.
Yeah,
so,
and now we have like specifically there's one guy that we're friends with in a band, and he's like an amateur wrestler and like is moving up in the ranks, and so he's like this giant buff dude, and he like wears all the face paint, but he's like, I love beautycore.
That's incredible. That makes me so happy to hear, because when I heard of the Fozzy crossover and a couple of the people at NAFA saying, you know, you might see more of them in the worlds of not only metal but wrestling, I got so excited because I'm in both of those worlds as well. So do you guys happen to have watched that in the past? Is it something that you're definitely getting into now?
Yeah, it's something that I recently got into because we went to support the guy, I think his like wrestler name is Gabe Stilla. That's what his Instagram name is. Okay. And so we went there, and we had never gone to any type of like wrestling event, but our dad did. Like all growing up, he went to them a lot. He's like, we have to go. This is gonna be so fun. You have no idea. And I was there fell in love.
Your character. You were like, get in the chair. You're like standing up.
Yes! I love just like screaming nonsense. Like I'll just be like, violence, bloodshed.
She's the quietest person out of all of us.
It's just so fun. Like you get to like rile everybody else up around you, and just that whole like screaming at other people and trying to annoy them to where they're screaming as well has become 100%. Like the most fun thing ever. So I'm super excited because I literally just got into like the wrestling thing, and then Fozzy reached out and was like, you need to come on tour with us. I'm like, that's so cool.
It's only one of the biggest wrestlers in the world. Like, no biggie.
I'm going to like have him teach me some move at some point and then post it on YouTube. And then like I will like throw him or something. I want to do it.
You were gonna say have him like the thing off the stage where he grabs your neck.
Oh, like a flying elbow or something. Oh my god. Please.
I want to show up at one of the AEWs like a guest appearance and just be like, just cause mayhem and then run away.
No, we should have him on our Twitch stream play one of the wrestling games and see if he'll play.
That would be so iconic.
He plays with himself in one of the characters.
I'm telling you, like working within people in metal and being able to collaborate with metalheads is so much fun, but wrestling is just like a whole other level of wild craziness, which I'm so glad you've been able to explore so far. So knowing that like you're just getting into it has me so excited for you, because I've been a fan since I was like 3 or 4 years old, so it only gets crazier, trust me.
I mean, we love it. We jump into the crowd, and Maggie gets mad at me because sometimes like I'll miss my cues because I just stage dive.
I'm so scared she's gonna get hurt on stage. She just jumps off. I'm like,
we were in Germany, and I wanted to stage dive at least once in my life because my mom's always like, no, you're not allowed to. I was like, okay. But then
like, I gotta do it once. We're in Germany.
My dad, he's like, okay, you can do it here. And it's the big festival called Loud and Proud. And it was, what was it, like our final song, I think?
Yeah.
When we played the other side, and I just full on sprint, and I turned, pulled my guitar, and I was like, my baby! And I fell, and then they caught me, so I was like, good. And I'm like crowd surfed a little, then they brought me back, and I hit right my cue, and I was like, I did it.
Amazing.
I'm happy now.
You had a great time. No one can get mad at you for missing your cue. You were safe. Like, what an amazing moment.
So after it's like what is it? You ask.
It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
So
she's up
in the court. She's laughing.
She's just like shaking her head.
That's hilarious. I'm really glad too, a few like moments ago, you actually brought up the cheerleading outfits, because it just, I don't know why. There's something about like seeing something so girly mixed with something so like dark. It's just, it looks so cool. And I love your fashion so much. We can see that you have great fashion taste, but when it does come to it, you clearly know what you're doing, but do you have any fashion no's, just trends you see and you're like, I don't think I'd personally ever do that?
Ooh. I think there is a lot of times that we play festivals, and we play a lot with the metal dudes, you know? So they're in like all black, all leather, which is cool. But there's sometimes we play some festivals and they're like in leather pants and
like, I'm dying.
Their
like,
whole like arms are
I'm sweating in
this.
this. I'm like, I don't know how you're alive right now.
Just from like weather-wise, it's like I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out. Because the cheerleading outfits are sleeve, like very short sleeves, and
these are actual cheerleading uniforms.
So like they're the athletic material, so they like soak up the sweat.
So like I appreciate the commitment they have to sweat so badly on stage, but when I see them in like leather jackets and leather pants and like hoodies, I'm like,
it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know they're dying inside.
I think my aesthetic is more of the like bright colors. I love glitter. Like you see, I have the glitter on my nose. I don't know. I couldn't wear like all black makeup. That's
me. Like
Maggie's the
polar
goth queen.
opposites. I don't know. A lot of the stuff that she does, like I could not get away with that.
I'm trying to put glitter on Maggie. She's like, no.
I like get away from me. I don't like glitter. It gets everywhere. But like sometimes I'll let it happen. But a lot of the times it's like I'm not prepared to have this stick on me for the next week. So I'm gonna pass on that one.
That is true.
That's too funny. I love seeing just like the little sibling nuances. You can just tell you're either like, of course I know that you three are sisters, but you know when you see people and you're like, they're either siblings or just incredibly close friends. I just love seeing it. And I have one sister, and growing up we liked a ton of the same music, but I also was way more into indie bands and she was super into punk rock. So did you all love the same tunes growing up in the same household?
No.
Okay.
A lot of different music tastes, which helps with us writing because we want all of our music to sound different. We want every track to kind of be a little taste of everything. So with CJ's like maybe more pop and like punk-ish love style, incorporated with Maggie's metal style, it creates a really cool sound that I don't know if we would be able to get if we all listened to metal music.
There are certain areas though where we all come together and we're like, this is like a playlist we can all listen together. Recently it's been EDM music, which is so like
really
for us, but like we'll just be driving somewhere and like crank it all the way up and it's like this random like EDM. We're just like this. It's like
shuffle EDM/rave.
Yeah, they're like or like the cyber pop stuff that's really popular on TikTok, and it's like super auto-tuned and like major beats and stuff going on, and it's just absolute chaos.
Which CJ's not allowed to listen to when she drives though, because she
gets a little crazy.
Okay.
She thinks she's going to be playing like GTA, driving crazy in the road.
Oh my god.
Tokyo Drift thing, and just like
But I think our favorite, I don't know if it's this called like a genre, but hype music. And it's not like everyone's like, oh yeah, EDM or very like pop,
like hip hop stuff.
I say it's like we're Newsboys. The Beastie Boys.
Yes.
Like Save the
so good.
Your Pity for the Week.
Oh yeah, just like anything that is just like like you gotta make a stank face.
That type of metal, like Limp Bizkit, but their lyrics are a little questionable, but the energy.
But there's some badass tunes. We gotta respect that, you know.
Yeah, but anything that makes you like respectfully want to punch somebody in the face, like
that is true.
It has to have that vibe. Like we have a playlist for before shows and we're just like cranking it up so we can get in the mindset. It's
we're
like
super excited for this tour because we have a whole playlist for pre-show songs and we're so excited.
Incredible. Now I'm wondering if I'm going to see any of those influences and nuances like sneak onto this EP or the new singles. I wonder maybe next time. Oh those faces. Okay. All right. I'm excited.
All I'm saying is I have slammed a keyboard for some of the new music. I was gonna say the EP music.
Yeah, she has.
I'm more intrigued than ever.
For some really interesting sounds.
I'm excited. Now, the last thing I wanted to ask you about is simply speaking to that sibling aspect. If you could add one more person to become the latest sister or brother of the band, which artist would you love to join GFM?
Oh my goodness.
I have mine purely because the voice is like no other.
Okay, you go first. I gotta think.
I would add Post Malone.
His
voice with our music
Interesting.
would be incredible. 100%. He could be our older brother. Our
mom
loves
Our mom just bought his like the book about him, and she's like, I'm gonna read all about Post Malone. And we're like, Mom, you're such a fangirl.
But like his voice is so known, and so when people hear it, they're like, that's Post Malone. Yeah. And so put that with our music, it would be such a cool touch. Either that or MJK. That would be really cool.
That'd be very chaotic.
I would say probably, I kind of want to go the girl route, but what's coming to mind is like Oliver Sykes, because he definitely created a new kind of vibe that a lot of people are copying. And it's like a lot of people can't beat it because he's always coming up with the new things and
Yeah.
everyone's like
It's
always
very
following him.
Unique.
Yeah, he's
And
very
you
much
kind of get that EDM vibe too. They've been working in a bit more of the techno, so that totally works with what you're
I
all
love
doing.
music.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think if we were gonna have to go with like a girl route, maybe
Don't say it like that. You say it like as if you have to.
well, no, like she's saying like she wanted to go more
So I
towards the
have to pick a
girl.
woman.
So if we were gonna go with a woman, I would say maybe like Avril Lavigne or like Willow
Yes.
Smith,
Ginger.
or oh yeah,
Oh
the lead singer
my
of Ginger or the lead
word,
singer
I
of Spirit
love her.
Box. I think those
Yes.
would be great additions.
What about Chris?
Okay.
Chris can join the band.
Chris Jericho can join our band.
He gets a giant cheerleading uniform.
Oh my gosh. You know what? It wouldn't be the most ridiculous thing he's worn. So, you know. Count.
Oh my word. He's like, you're off the tour. You're done.
I-
You're done.
I love it. I want to say thank you so much to you three for coming on, for shooting the breeze with me and Knotfest today. It's been so lovely being able to just get to know you more beyond just the fantastic tunes. So thank you so much.
Yeah, well, thank you for having us.
Of course, to everyone watching, this has been GFM. Be sure to catch them on tour this spring with Fozzy and hit up knotfest.com for plenty more exclusives and interviews. We'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.